This terrifying incident was captured inside an apartment building in Turkey. The footage was reportedly recorded in October 2025. In the video, a young girl is seen entering the building. At the same time, an unknown man follows her inside. She walks toward the stairwell, and that's when the situation escalates. The man begins following her closely. Realizing something is wrong, the girl starts ringing multiple apartment doorbells in panic. Then, just in time, a resident opens one of the doors and steps into the hallway. The moment the man sees this, he immediately turns around and leaves the building. The footage ends there. No further information about the man has been made public, and it's unclear whether authorities were able to identify or locate him afterward. All we can hope is the girl made it home safely. This homeowner in Belgium received a notification from his home security camera late one night. When he checked the alert, the image stopped him cold. At exactly 11 p.m., the camera had captured a strange figure standing at the back of his house. The image itself is grainy and unclear, but the shape appears tall and light-colored, positioned close to the rear wall. Unfortunately, his camera doesn't record video, only still images when it detects a person or an animal. That means there's no footage showing how the figure arrived or where it went afterward. Some suggest it could be a person wearing a coat or blanket standing near the house. Others believe it may be something far less threatening, a bug close to the lens, or a visual distortion caused by night mode. Without video, there's no way to confirm any explanation. And that single unanswered image is what left the homeowner uneasy, wondering what, if anything, had been standing behind his house that night. This security camera reportedly recorded the final moments of a man while he was asleep inside his home. After his passing, the family reviewed the footage. That's when they noticed something unusual. In the video, a faint transparent shape appears to rise from the area where the man was lying. The person who shared the clip insists the footage is authentic and unedited. Some viewers link the image to spiritual beliefs, the idea of a soul leaving the body at the moment of death. Others argue there are more technical explanations, such as camera limitations, changes in lighting, compression artifacts, or visual distortion. Still, the timing of the appearance makes it hard to believe it was just a coincidence. Footage from a home security camera captured an unexpected and dangerous visitor. A mountain lion can be seen calmly moving through an apartment complex. At first, the animal appears relaxed as it walks across the grounds, but then it tries to find a way out. The noise alerts a nearby resident, who steps into the hallway to see what's happening. Standing just feet away from him is a mountain lion. Fortunately, the footage ends without any direct contact between the animal and the residents. Not long after, the mountain lion managed to leave the complex on its own. In Savannah, Georgia, a man noticed a chair sitting on someone's front porch. Without hesitation, he walked up to the house and did something completely unexpected. He simply took the entire chair and left the area. By the time the homeowner had realized what had happened, the man was already long gone. This couple was jolted awake at 2 a.m. by a Ring camera notification. When they checked the footage, they immediately noticed something disturbing. A figure was standing inside their living room. That night, their children were away. Only the couple was supposed to be inside the house. There were no signs of forced entry, no broken doors. The home is located in a newly built neighborhood, with no known deaths linked to the property. Some locals have mentioned rumors of an old indigenous burial ground in the area, but nothing has ever been confirmed. So who or what was standing in their living room at 2 a.m.? In Portland, Oregon, a truly frightening incident unfolded outside a home. An aggressive man approached the house carrying what appeared to be a spear. Without warning, he threw an object at the front door. Moments later, he raised the spear and began using it to try and force his way inside, repeatedly striking the door and attempting to destroy the doorbell camera. The entire encounter was captured on the Ring camera. Thankfully, after failing to break in, the man eventually abandoned the attempt and left the property. In Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, a pair of missing AirPods led two people to a residential address after the tracking feature pinpointed location to a specific home. Believing the device was inside, they went to the address to investigate. But the homeowner denied having any connection to the AirPods and insisted they weren't inside the house.
Hello?
Hi. We just came to get my AirPods.
Because I don't have that.
But look, he's 744.
Wonderful that says that.
And your door number is 744.
With no resolution in sight, police were called to step in and handle the situation. No further updates have been shared. A year or two ago, during a Thanksgiving dinner, a grandfather decided to show his family something unsettling. He pulled up images from his living room security camera. At first, everyone thought it would be nothing more than a glitch. But the first image immediately raised concern. A human-like figure appeared extremely close to the grandfather, no more than 1 or 2 feet away. The problem? No one else was supposed to be inside the house at the time. The second image made the situation even more disturbing. This time, the figure could be seen fully, standing in the room. In the final image, the figure appeared again, captured from a slightly different angle. Some family members suggested the possibility of an intruder hiding inside the house, but that explanation didn't fully make sense. If someone had really been standing that close, how could the grandfather not have seen them in person, especially when the first image was taken? There were no signs of forced entry, no noises, no movement noticed at the time. Whatever the camera captured left the grandfather deeply unsettled. In San Francisco, California, a doorbell camera captured a strange encounter. A man approached a private residence and attempted to get someone to open the door by pretending to be a police officer.
Police officer, open door!
Get away from my house!
Fortunately, the residents did not open the door, and the man's story quickly fell apart. After realizing his attempt had failed, the man left the area. Who he was and what his true intentions were remain unknown. Reddit user Doodlepoot shared a short clip on the Ghosts subreddit that was captured by their Ring doorbell camera. The footage doesn't show anyone at the door, no people, no animals, but it does record a strange sound. A faint rhythmic noise can be heard outside the home. Some listeners describe it as breathing, others believe it could be wind, background interference, or distant traffic. However, what makes the clip unsettling is the doorbell camera was triggered by something close enough to activate its motion sensor. That raises questions. If it were just distant traffic, why would the camera turn on at all? And why does the sound seem so close and so deliberate? With no visible source and no clear explanation, the audio remains unexplained. In Louisville, Kentucky, a couple entered a private yard. They walked around the property and checked the doors. The homeowner noticed them and told them to leave. The couple exited the property soon after.
Hey, who are you? Get out.
Luckily, no damage or theft was reported, and they didn't really look like thieves either, dressed so casually. But who knows what they were up to. This heartbreaking moment was captured by a Ring doorbell camera. After receiving a notification, the homeowner checked the live feed and saw a woman sitting outside the house.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I need to go home. There's someone stalking me. I know the phone number to the house.
Do you need me to call the police for you?
Please call my home. My house.
Okay.
She appeared distressed and asked for help getting home, claiming that someone was stalking her. Unsure of the situation and concerned for everyone's safety, the homeowner chose not to open the door and instead contacted the police. Whether the woman was truly in danger or experiencing distress remains unclear. If she was genuinely in need, one can only hope she received the assistance and support she was seeking. A couple shared what appeared to be a simple home video. A woman sits on a bed while a young boy plays beside her. A fun, ordinary moment captured on camera. At first, nothing seemed unusual, but after posting the footage, they noticed something unsettling in the background. Behind them was a dark doorway. When the clip was slowed down and the brightness adjusted, a figure became visible standing inside the doorway. The figure appeared child-size, with short hair, pale skin, and what looked like a white dress. Most disturbing of all, its eyes appeared completely black. Some viewers linked the figure to stories of so-called black-eyed children. Not long after, the family moved out of the house. And according to them, whatever strange experiences they had been dealing with stopped once they left. At 1 a.m. in Huntington Station, New York, a woman arrived at someone's doorstep with an unusual request. Take a look.
Hello.
Can I help you?
哎呦，我迷路了。Chinese.
What? It's 1 a.m.
Open.
No.
Why did she want the door opened at 1 a.m.? The woman left and nobody knows what her intentions were. A Ring doorbell camera captured a seemingly ordinary moment. A young girl opening the front door of her home. But in the background, something strange appears. A translucent figure moves from left to right behind her. After entering the frame, the figure stops and remains standing in one spot. The footage was recorded at night, using a doorbell camera, meaning low light, infrared imaging, and compression all affect how the image appears. Unable to identify what they were seeing, the family shared the clip online. Reactions were divided. Some viewers believe the figure resembles a ghost. Others argue it's nothing more than a camera glitch, motion blur, or infrared artifact. With no clear explanation, the true identity of the figure remains unknown. In Perth Amboy, New Jersey, a woman approached a house visibly upset. She told the residents she was looking for her husband, believing he might be cheating and inside the home.
Hello?
Can you open the door and have your mother come out? And have my husband come out too!
After a brief and tense exchange, the confusion began to unravel.
That's not even my truck.
Let me tell you, have my husband come out of the house.
That's not even my truck, man.
The residents didn't recognize her and didn't know the man she was describing. Realizing she had the wrong address, she quickly left. The clip begins inside a quiet home, where a woman is caring for a baby, recorded by home security cameras.
Here. Are you home?
She hears a sound and assumes her husband is nearby, so she starts talking.
What the fuck, baby? Are you home?
When no one answers, she calls him on her phone and learns he's not at home.
Baby, come on, stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me, baby.
After that, objects in the room begin to move. A teddy drops to the floor, followed by other small shifts caught on camera.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Steve, baby, come on, hurry up. Hurry up, baby.
Baffled, she uploads the footage online. Many viewers are convinced her house is haunted. This homeowner woke up to a disturbing discovery. During the night, their home security camera had recorded 3 men stealing a car right outside their house. The footage shows the men calmly approaching the vehicle. One of them removes the cover from a headlight, while another attempts to block the camera's view. Moments later, one of the men connects to a handheld OBD2 device to the car by attaching an indicator wire. Within seconds, the device links to the vehicle's onboard system. The doors unlock, they get inside, the engine starts without a key. No alarm sounds, no one intervenes. In less than a minute, the car is driven away quietly into the night. After feeling uneasy for several days, a homeowner decided to review the security footage from inside their house. What they saw left them shaken. On the hallway camera, a small figure suddenly appears. It forms out of nowhere, walks across the hallway, and then vanishes. Moments later, it happens again. The same figure moves in and out of view, repeating the same sequence multiple times. What makes the footage especially disturbing is the figure's appearance. It looks like a child, but the homeowner lives alone. No children live in the house, no children have visited, and no one else was present during the recordings. Unable to explain what they were seeing, the homeowner began questioning the history of the house. Was it simply a camera malfunction or visual distortion, or could it be connected to something or someone from the home's past? To this day, no clear explanation has ever been found. A woman accidentally left her car unlocked and later realized several items were missing, including a set of keys. Not long after, her doorbell camera captured something disturbing. A man she did not recognize walked straight up to her house. He didn't hesitate. He didn't knock. Instead, he went directly to the front door and began trying to unlock it, using the stolen keys. After several failed attempts, the man finally gave up and walked away. The footage left the homeowner shaken, realizing that whoever took the keys didn't just steal them, they came back, knowing exactly where she lived. In Richmond, Virginia, a woman noticed several packages sitting on a front porch. Believing no one was watching, she approached the house and began gathering the items. But she didn't realize she was being recorded, and someone inside had already noticed.
Excuse me, no.
Caught off guard and unable to make a quick escape while carrying everything, the woman panicked. Fortunately, the homeowner intervened in time, and none of the deliveries were stolen. Two thieves approached a house at night. One of them carried an antenna-like device. It relayed the signal from car keys kept inside the home to an electric car parked outside. The car detected the signal and unlocked it. The engine started without any force. Within seconds, the thieves quietly drove away. This method targets vehicles with keyless entry systems, leaving no visible signs of a break-in. Keys left near the door are especially vulnerable to this technique, so experts advise keeping car keys in a metal container or a signal-blocking pouch, just in case. After hearing strange noises coming from outside, this homeowner checked her Ring camera. At first, nothing seemed out of place on her driveway, but when she looked at the neighboring property, something unsettling appeared. On the neighbor's driveway, a child could be seen sitting there. The house next door had been empty for months, ever since the owner passed away 6 to 8 months earlier. Nervous but curious, the woman decided to step outside to see what was going on. But when she reached the driveway, no one was there. Confused, she went back inside and checked the camera again. The child was still visible on the screen. She went outside a second time, this time walking closer toward the neighbor's driveway. Once again, it was completely empty. By the next day, whatever had appeared on the camera was gone. It never showed up again. And to this day, she can't explain who or what was sitting there. A TikTok user posted eerie footage from their Ring doorbell camera. The video showed a tall figure covered in a black cloth moving on the front porch. Then a bald head and large eyes became visible. The user stated the figure was taller than the door frame, estimated at around 8 feet. Looking at the grainy filter, the footage appears very much AI generated. It's hard to believe anything these days.
At 3 a.m., a Reddit user saw something on their security camera in the neighborhood. It showed something moving quickly between two parked cars. The Redditor explained they have some crazy neighbors who might let their kids out late, but something about this feels eerie. They said either that family is even creepier than they thought, or something paranormal is haunting the neighborhood. One evening, a homeowner in Kenwick, Washington, captured their neighbor on camera. It's unclear what sparked his fury or why he targeted that house. Even the homeowner seems confused, having no memory of any strange encounters with this person before. Sadly, no updates about the situation have been shared. A Redditor found this strange note on the floor outside a neighbor's house. They called their neighbor, and luckily, the neighbor was just fine, completely unaware of the creepy note outside their door. The Redditor suspects it might be a prank, saying it looks like a kid's handwriting. It better be.
On December 17th, 2025, a CCTV camera recorded an unusual incident during severe weather. The footage shows an outer section of a house failing under the force of the wind. Moments later, it flipped upside down and crashed onto the ground. Had it not been captured on camera, it would be hard to believe, and the homeowners would have been left wondering, what had happened here? And that's not all. For more doorbell encounters, just watch this next video.